Right. And the church doesn't mind that?
No, I guess
That's
not.
not against the Jehovah's Witness faith?
No.
To be using the devil's machinery?
I guess not.
That devil machine.
The devil pad.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, let's see. My mom is 80 something, 80, 81. And the first time she ever flew on any plane was maybe 10 years ago.
So you flew before her. You see what I mean? Like, there's things that you do that you do before your parents sometimes.
Yeah. Like, feed both of my children regularly. I did that before they did.
The little things.
But the onlyest reason that she flew then is because she married a retired United Airlines pilot, and he had buddy passes.
Oh, nice.
They flew
where it's
here.
at.
They flew here one time.
That's something I regret, that I never flew my mom or my dad first class. I wish I had done that in hindsight and just splurged and spent the money one time and done that. Because they would have loved it. Especially, well, probably both of them would have loved it. Because I bought them plane tickets regularly, but I never flew them first class, and I should have done that.
And you've flown first class before?
Yeah.
Ace.
You suck.
Yeah.
You do. You're a horrible son.
He's like, in your face, mama. Yeah, you try getting first class on that retired teacher's salary.
That's right.
Keep it moving. You're an 18F.
Right.
That's right, man.
Yeah, they were flying together. He regretted that he didn't get her a ticket beside him.
He's got cucumbers on his eyes.
Yeah, he's like,
You're way back there, I think.
get to the back, poor lady.
I got a warm towel and a cold Tito's and tonic, Mama. Keep that ass moving to the back.
He was in a pod.
Hope you wore your walking shoes. You're way back there.
You better
Middle
hurry.
seat.
Better hurry so you can get some overhead room.
You know,
I hear a baby crying.
when we got married, when Amanda and I got married and flew, we were, it's going to be, originally it was me, Amanda, Peyton, and Cade all flying to Jamaica to get married. And Amanda and I was splurged and got first class. And it was like, hey, and the kids were both like, so we're getting first class too? Hell no, I can't afford to do that. Get out of here. So then the bad part was, we go, after Peyton died, it was like, well, Kane will be back there all by himself, which was fine. I mean, he was 18, he would have been okay. But luckily, my buddy that works for Delta met us in the airport in Atlanta. Plus, it was COVID, and so they had plenty of open seats. And they gave him a seat and let him move up. He was like a row or two behind us.
He lucked out.
Yeah, but on the return flight, he flew back on the same flight with Amanda's parents, and theirs were already booked, so they were in first class. It was like, all right, I'll see y'all later, because that plane was full. He was sitting all the way in the back.
See ya.
Well, I just thought that was a very arrogant statement to make. Even I haven't flown first class.
I make a lot of arrogant statements.
I know.
I'm okay with it.
I know, and we still like you.
From where does the arrogance come?
I don't know. I think I was just born with it.
Maybe she's born with it.
Yeah. It's just part of who I am.
So we know it's not Maybelline. She ain't wearing no makeup.
It's confidence, not arrogance.
There you go. There's a difference, Riggins. Just like there's a difference in selfish and self-interest.
Yeah. Right.
She's all about both.
She's the unique case who should do all of it. She's both self-interested and selfish.
Oh, I forgot to talk about that third-degree burn I gave you on social media the other day.
That you call
were
that a third-degree
reeling.
burn? Please.
You were reeling from that.
Boy.
You were like...
I don't even pay attention to you. You don't follow me on Instagram, so I don't care. I don't want him to follow me anyways. Good. That's exactly what I want, so it's worked out.
We went to that thing for Small Town Adventures that our friend Amanda Riggin was putting on for the fallen officer detective in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and posted pictures on. And then Alexis goes under the picture talking about what a badass Amanda Riggin is and all of this stuff, which, I mean, you know, she is.
Yeah.
But then I commented, I say, you just trying to get her to take you to meet the Duck Dynasty people. That's why you're saying that, because she's friends with all those Duck Dynasty people. And she goes regularly, like she's going in a couple of weeks back to Louisiana to do a promotion with them or something. And Alexa's just trying to get in on that.
It's not true. And I commented back. I said, "Don't at me when you don't even follow me on Instagram. Like, don't even try to like send messages my way. Keep them to yourself."
Yeah.
There you go.
Keep my name
y'all
out your mouth.
Yeah, you don't follow me on Instagram. Don't at me on anything.
I don't.
We're burning
What
each
you
other
just
up.
did that day.
No, I'm just saying I don't follow you on Instagram.
No, you don't.
Why would that be?
And I don't care
You think
about
that's
it.
just me trying to aggravate somebody? I wouldn't
Who are
do
you gonna
that.
aggravate,
I wouldn't
me?
do that.
You're not aggravating me.
Doesn't
I don't
sound
lose
like it.
sleep at night because you don't follow me.
Doesn't sound like it. Sound like I'm living rent free in your head.
Not at all, buddy.
Listen here, buddy.
And why
Right,
are you
buddy.
so snappy about it then?
I'm not snappy about it. I'm just
Look
saying.
at you. Oh God, calm down.
All I'm saying
calm
is,
down.
don't try to talk to me on social media when you don't follow me. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I talked to
Worry
your
about
ass.
yourself.
I talked to your ass.
I'm not gonna listen.
You did.
Well, I'm not gonna listen now. Moving forward.
You're not gonna do it again.
Do you know if Amanda would have come on there and go, oh, did you really want? Are you serious about going and meeting the Duck Dynasty people? You'd have been like, yes.
Well, of course I would, but I'm not. I'm like I don't comment because of that. I think that she's awesome and she's cool and I like her.
She's badass.
She's such
Yeah,
a
she is.
badass, and she has like that energy. Like she's
That's
just
such a cool thing to do,
badass
too.
energy.
What energy? Like she would whoop somebody kind of
Yeah,
energy?
yeah. Like don't mess with her.
Oh, I thought it was more like the energy of doing for others and giving. And,
No, that obviously that too, but mostly like she can kick somebody's ass. She can be given and also kick somebody's ass.
Okay.
I
No,
love
but
that.
you know what main kind of energy she has? Jesus energy. That's what she's got. That's what I think is so great about her. But, you know, whatever you think.
I mean, that's cool too.
That's all right.
I like that. That's a plus. I like Jesus. I never said I don't like Jesus.
I thought you said Jesus was just all right with you.
Jesus is cool. I mean, I like his dad a lot better.
Jesus
never be
is
like your
just
dad.
all right with me. Jesus is just all right.
Oh, yeah.
What an interesting statement. I never said I don't like Jesus. What in the world?
I mean, he's pretty cool, but
don't like
he's not cool like his dad, Jesus Senior.
I'm all about Jesus Senior. I feel like he's got more deciding power and things like that. So I want to be on his good side.
Well, isn't it usually a package deal, for Christian people? You got to
Yeah.
like them both.
You kind of get them. It's kind of they're all kind of intertwined, right?
that's,
you really can't like one without automatically liking the other. I think.
But Jody and I have started watching The Righteous Gemstones. We're on season 3, and now all of the songs that pop up there that they're singing, I'm wondering if they are because Alexis always talks about liking the music, but they're not traditional like gospel music. Most of it. But Baby Billy was singing one that was kind of a traditional one.
Is it the Payday song?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I love Baby Billy.
Yeah, he's the best.
But y'all, that's what I was getting at. With the Jehovah's Witness church, is there singing and a choir and all of that kind of stuff?
So there is singing when you go to a service. If it's on Sunday, usually it's 2 hours, and you, and listen, it's it's all 2 hours. They never shorten it. You start the service with a song, so we have a song book, but it's not like fun, exciting music. It's like piano music, and everybody sings, and then in the middle you do another song, and to end it you do another song. And as kids, like you grow up, they always play these songs, so you have to like memorize them. My mom, like me, is a horrible singer, and she would make sure that we're sitting in the front row and she is singing at the top of her lungs. It was the most embarrassing thing to me growing up.
But what kind of songs were they? Just like, for They were Jehovah's
They're
Witness
Jehovah's
hymns?
Witness. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no like known Christian songs or gospel songs that everybody knows. That's Jehovah's Witness have their own like songbook, their own music.
So you wouldn't hear "I'll Fly Away."
Never.
Any of that. No.
Is
Yeah.
there like a Sunday school, or is everybody just going to one service?
Everybody goes to one service.
Because I was just thinking 2 hours and thought, well, wait a minute. You know, if you went to Sunday school for 45 minutes and then,
Nope.
big church for an hour, that's an hour and 45 minutes on a Sunday. Boy, I can remember my mom would say we were going to skip one or the other. It's like, whew, that's
2 hours.
when you're a kid, it was like, we're just going to Sunday school today. We're leaving after Sunday school to go to your aunt's house. Yes.
And usually there's 3 services that you have to attend as a Jehovah. Well, now it's 2, but before growing up, it was 3. You would have 2 during the week and 1 on Sunday.
And do they have a nursery child watch
No.
area? They don't.
All the kids have to be with their parents, and you got to shut up and be quiet. No playing around, no nothing.
So why do so many people get Jehovah's Witness confused with Scientology?
I don't know. Because they don't. Scientologists believe in aliens, right? Jehovah's Witnesses do not believe in aliens.
Well, that's good. I don't know that people confuse them.
Yeah, I was like,
just
I've never
joking.
heard that before.
Why do you think so many people confuse you for a serial killer?
We don't.
But yeah, they do. The Scientologists worship aliens.
Yeah.
Like that Tom Cruise. He's one of them.
That little guy.
He
Tom
might be
Cruise.
an alien himself. Who knows?
What's the guy's name at Scientology? Medvedik or
Miscavige?
Miscavige. Okay. Did they ever find out what happened to his wife?
No. They said she's fine.
She's fine. Nobody's seen or heard from her in what, 20 years or whatever?
At
now?
least, yeah.
She's okay.
Well, I mean,
We checked.
if my wife were the big time breadwinner, and I could do whatever I want to do, I would disappear.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "He's fine, trust me. I haven't done anything to him or with him. He's fine. You just don't see or hear from him by his choice."
He's in Nevada watching TV.
I was about to ask, what would you do if you had all that free time?
I would do all kinds of stuff. I'd watch morning TV, stay up late watching TV. No, I'd probably be in really good shape, Rob. I'd be really good shape, and I would be jumping motorcycles and shit. I'd be out there just tearing it up, man. I'd be like a dang cycle ninja.
Cycle ninja.
Dirt bikes all over the place, going crazy, and watching TV in between.
It's a lot of TV.
I'd go to movies too.
Yeah.
I'd do that, but I had to put on a disguise, because if I want to be out of the public completely.
But there would be a lot of TV and movies.
Yeah, and beach sitting.
Yeah.
I'd have to work that in some way. I'd be beach sitting, but I wonder if she still has to do all of that alien worshiping and stuff. I
think so.
All that stuff if she's not in the public.
I've heard that she does.
I guess you can't be married to the head of it if you're not believing in it and practicing it yourself, huh?
No. And you got to be pissed that the one on your ass is Leah Remini. You're like, this asshole doesn't have anything better to do than expose my life. Leah Remini.
Is she still going with that?
Oh, yeah. Hardcore.
Yeah. And I agree with her on all that stuff that she's doing. If
Yeah.
they messed her life up the way she says they did.
Yeah.
I walked by that one that they have in Hollywood, California, and they lure you in there because
do. They wanna
they
bring-
leave that door open and they blast the air conditioning out in on the street. And when you walk by there, you feeling like, ooh, where is that cool breeze coming from? And then you look and it's just like, oh, they're all standing in there. And my wife acted like that if we didn't run away from it, they were just going to come out and kidnap us.
Yeah.
She goes, all right, keep going. I know what that is. It's like, okay.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. More of the extra funny podcast in 3 minutes.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural, and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities. And we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston. When it comes to your money and things like a cash out refi, you hear a lot of stuff these days. Information is flying around, but here's the bottom line. You want someone you can trust. Well, here is someone that we trust. Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies. We worked with Richard for years, and you know all the ins and outs, and more importantly, you give everybody options.
That's right. We have a lot of options. You know, this one lady, we just refinanced her house, paid off all of her credit card debts, she even paid her car off. She's saving $1,000 a month. So that really changes her life and her, you know, her financial well-being.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to make a house payment until 2024. So, I mean, there's not a better time to do it is when you need the extra money every month.
They call it cash out, is what we call it in the business.
Cash out.
Cash out.
That's right, cash out.
So it's one free 5-minute phone call right now, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or go to homewithrichard.com. Do it today. You'll be so glad you did. The Richard Toccato Companies.
This is the only time Ace and TJ are proud to be a little bit extra. It's the Extra Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
I got a little bit of a dilemma. But you know my motto, if life gives you dilemmas, make the lemonade. I've always said that if there was something that I could do that my wife would find attractive, I would pretty much do anything, you know, because she's not really, you know, one of those people to go on and on about, you know, like saying that I look great or that I'm hot or anything like that. Not to say that she, you know, she's not insulting me all the time or anything, you know, like one would think. Because women always say, if I had to live with him, I'd be, you know, whatever, talking shit. But there is something that I've always said that as a fashion choice that I don't like. I've spoken out against it. Yet, come to find out, she likes this fashion choice, and she likes to see men who wear this certain type of shirt that I have always said that I don't like, and I've always avoided. Even if I saw one of these things if it was folded up on a table, then I picked up. Oh, okay, well, and that is the quarter zip shirt with the, you know, quarter zip that goes up to the neck. And I don't know whether she likes it because it looks kind of golferish. She likes the way golfers dress, which I'm, you know, the opposite of that. But is that something that I mean, I've been really wrestling with this. Do I go and get a quarter zip sweater or something? because she likes it, or if I
thinks-
did that, and she would maybe go, it doesn't look right on you.
But she thinks she thinks you will look good in the quarter zip.
When she didn't go that far,
Okay.
she just said, I like the way the quarter zip looks. And that comedian lady that she loves so much, Leanne Morgan, says that's how you tell. I see all y'all out there in your quarter zip shirts, your half zip shirts with insurance. That's a sign of somebody who's matured. And I bet your dad wears them, doesn't he?
It's dad
Regan?
fashion. The quarter zip is like an iconic dad look.
And her dad wears the shit out of quarter zip.
It's worth a shot,
But-
wouldn't you think?
But I mean, what? I get it. I'm of age to be wearing that,
Yeah.
but that is like younger people don't wear that, right? They're 40s in their 40s. Is that too young to be wearing it? Or is it a Southern uniform thing? Is that what? If you see that, do you automatically assume that the guy's a Southerner? Not that that's bad. I'm just like there used to be something I would call the Southern man uniform, which was khaki pants and a Tommy Hilfiger button-up plaid shirt.
Yeah. I always assume more like what Reagan said, golf or some type of basketball coach. But a lot of basketball coaches
do.
wear the quarter zip. Yeah.
More athletic quarter zips. But I had a polo one when I was in college. My girlfriend got me. I loved it. Mm-hmm. It's like a off-white color.
So that's not just one step away from buying those ugly. What are those shoes? It starts
Crocs?
It starts with an N. The tennis shoe starts with an N.
New Balance.
Yeah, New Balance.
Well, New Balance are cool now.
No, I'm talking about just the
Like the
clunky white
old-
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've got some cool New Balance. I got a couple pairs of them. They're the cool colors and stuff. See, I'm in that dilemma because I never ever want to be, positioned as somebody who's just trying to wear hip fashion and stuff that's too, like I'm not going to American Eagle and trying to find clothes and stuff like that.
Good.
But I also don't want to dress like an old man before I have to.
But what if you like the clothes and it's comfortable? Just wear it. Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, I am usually that way. I mean, I'm not worried about what people think that much. I don't know. I just never, I don't like that look.
What would you rather, dress like an old man before you're an old man, or dress like a young person and you're past that age of
Old
that?
man.
That's a good question.
Yeah. I would rather dress prematurely old.
Yeah. For sure. You don't want to be the other way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
Or
it's
like
also,
Yeezys, that's just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
and it's also harder for me to pull off anything younger because I'm fat. A guy who's old and still skinny or whatever can do that easier.
Yeah, I think though you're right. You can be an older person, still. You can be like in your 70s, late 60s, early 70s, still dress, look nice, fashionable without crossing that line of Yeezys or whatever. You know
Have
what I mean?
like the brand new Jordans that just came out.
Yeah.
You're in line for them at 70 years old.
Yeah. No way.
Ew.
All right. What about the the down vest?
The down vest?
Yeah, I've seen older guys wearing the quarter zip sweater with a down vest, feather vest.
I think it's nice looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not old man looking.
No, it's just classic. It's yeah,
Oh,
don't
I
think
like
it's old
those.
man.
Like they're like parkas. The down vest is kind of like a parka.
Well, yes.
Like one.
It's
Yeah,
just
like a
a-
puffy.
Yeah.
I have one of those.
Yeah, it's nice looking. So are you going to get the quarter zip?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about. I
You
don't.
can always return it. What do you care?
I mean, and they got them at Costco, so it's not like I would lay out a bunch of money
$20
for it. But
Yeah.
15 bucks. She might go crazy. She might be like,
that's what I'm
"Oh,
thinking.
That's the best you've
I
looked
don't.
in years, boy. Where you been with that
Gotta
damn
get my
quarter
hands
zip?
on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want her to embarrass me though.
Get in here
Like
with that
this.
quarter zip on.
I'm like, Jody, we're in public. Get back. We don't do that.
Where does my wardrobe come from? Costco and Sam's Club. They do
Yeah.
have great clothes though.
I'm just saying if I wanted to try it out just to
Right.
see what it looked like.
Do it.
Fashion show at work.
But if you wear that vest with it though, can you ever take that off, or is that just part of the like when you go inside? You got to keep that on because I'd be burning up.
Yeah, your chest is gonna be all hot in your belly, but not your arms. Your arms are gonna be cool.
Hey, that don't matter about the arms. As long as my trunk is warm, my trunk and my head, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to do that. You're the most temperature sensitive person I know.
That's too many layers and zippers, I feel like.
Yeah.
There's days that I get a text message from TJ twice. One is make it cooler, and then one is make it less cool.
Every day?
Almost every day.
Sometimes more than two. Yeah. Like, okay, warmer. Okay, now colder.
It's a delicate ecosystem. It's
a little bit warmer, a little bit colder. Can we go?
It's so fun.
The shortest ones are cooler, please, and then warmer, please.
Cooler, please. Why don't you just say it to him? He's right
because
there.
sometimes we be on the air.
Yeah.
We be.
It
we
needs
be,
to happen like now.
He's got to fix it immediately.
I'm glad it's not one of those app things. Because can you imagine if he had control over that?
Up and down and up. I'm not going to make it through this break.
Yeah. I mean, we've got another 5 minutes of talking here. I can't wait. Please.
Take it up half a degree right now.
I'm about to pass out. Riggins is talking about Super Bowl ticket prices, and I'm going to die. 2 degrees now.
I feel like my head is going to explode.
That is so funny.
And then like, because, well, part of that is since they put that, we've talked about this, since they put that new system in here, it's either freezing or burning up.
Man, that thing goes powerful on all temperatures.
That's why, it only takes a minute to cool it off. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm freezing. And then vice versa.
That's fair. It does. It happens in a hurry around here.
But he's not doing anything else in there.
Right.
He doesn't have anything.
Nothing else he's got going on.
They started with full sentences. Will you make it cooler in here, please? And now it's just cooler, please.
But I always say please.
You do say please every time.
It's not rude. It's just funny that it needs to go up and down.
But he's right there by the thermostat.
That's
he's
true.
He's the thermostat guard.
The keeper.
It is always freezing in here. Though you guys keep it cold.
Icy.
It's like an igloo.
Oh, it's fine.
But it's okay. You don't hear me complaining.
Me either.
He's texting it.
Yeah, we don't. I was gonna say we don't hear him complaining, but we know that he is now.
Yeah, and it's not that I'm not interested in what you're saying, Riggins, at the time. I just can't concentrate on what you're talking about if I'm, too cold or too hot.
More than just regular funny. This is extra funny. There's more of Ace and TJ's Extra Funny podcast next.
Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today. New year, new you. Kickstart your journey to a healthier lifestyle by joining the Gaston County Family YMCA today. Family-friendly fun, expert trainers, and a welcoming community await. Make 2024 your healthiest year yet. Visit GastonYMCA.org for more info.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culvers. It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime, thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics. Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
When you need furniture for your house, it can be overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. That's why the great team of designers they have at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture can help you throughout the process. Whether you're looking for a comfortable mattress, probably the most comfortable you've ever been on, bedroom furniture, living room furniture, it is all fantastic at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, and that family-owned and operated business can help you like no other. Go to acetj.com/mattress to check them out. acetj.com/mattress for Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
More than just a little funny. This is extra funny. This is the Ace and TJ Show's Extra Funny Podcast.
This morning, Riggins was talking about something about, what's her name, Mayim Bialik.
Yeah.
And before he realized that he called her Blossom.
Blossom.
Because she played Blossom in the 80s corny-ass sitcom called Blossom. And that, so it don't matter what she does, she's always going to be Blossom to me.
I never even knew her name until maybe Jeopardy.
Yeah.
When she was hosting Jeopardy.
Oh, that's right. You didn't watch Big Bang Theory, did you?
But she was always around. I was like, that's Blossom.
Yeah. And she's has a degree in neuroscience. She plays that on Big Bang Theory.
Did you watch Blossom, Riggins? It was on from 90 to 95. You didn't?
I mean, I was 8 years old.
okay.
I mean, I'm sure I
And
saw
they
it.
had reruns of it, too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Full House, all those, early 90s shows.
The guy that played her dad was one of the members of the cast of Soap, the sitcom that was shockingly vulgar for TV back then in the 70s and early 80s.
Yeah.
It was a sitcom that Billy Crystal, when he was young, he was on it, and he played a gay.
Billy Crystal.
He did, yeah. And back then, that was really something. Ooh, that was some ceiling breaking, is what that was.
Yeah, my mom didn't allow us to watch Soap because it was a lot of sexual content.
Is that what
Or
it's
was
called?
it because Billy Crystal played a gay?
I don't think that was it.
Is that why it's called Soap? Because put soap in your mouth because it was so nasty?
No, it was called Soap because it was considered a comedy soap opera. Because it was one of the first, if not the first, comedy that would leave cliffhangers every week, and it was really funny. I was allowed to watch it because there really weren't that many rules for me when it came to that kind of stuff. Yeah. And look how I turned out. Yeah, there should have been a little more supervision, I think. But then again, I mean, didn't hurt me.
You wouldn't be who you were today without it.
Exactly. Yeah. Without smut, I would not be the person I am today.
What do you do about that?
Smut molded me.
Are there any other celebrities that no matter what they do, other projects or how famous they get, you're always going to know them as something?
Yeah.
Like Lee Majors is an actor, and he will, to generations be known only for the rest of his life as either the $6 Million Man or the Fall Guy. Equally.
I think to me it's Chad Michael Murray. I always will think of him as Lucas from One Tree Hill. Doesn't matter what else he comes out in.
Oh, that's Lucas.
Lucas from One Tree Hill. I love him.
I would also say the guy who plays Sheldon in Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
I don't think I could ever see him as anything else.
he's only Sheldon.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Urkel. I still don't know.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. His real name is Stefan Riggin.
Stefan, yeah, he was.
Stefan
That shit
Urkel.
blew my mind when Stefan. I was like, "Oh my god, it's a totally, it's the cleaned up version." I remember being stunned when Stefan came out, like handsome, like well dressed. I was like, "Get out of here!"
That Jaleel White was really a cool guy.
Yeah, I want to know what year that happened because I remember totally buying in. I went, "Oh my god, Stefan, that's the coolest dude I've ever seen on television." I remember that.
That would be.
Yeah. 'Cause it was and it was in the later years of the show, right? When Stefan came in.
Fifth season.
Late in the 6th season, Steve transformed into Stefan as part of an inventors competition at Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
It's an episode called Dr. Urkel and Mr. Cool. That was his debut.
He was cool as that. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the coolest dude ever." He was such a nerd. Before.
What was the name of that show?
Family Matters.
It was November 12th, 1993 was the episode date.
Yeah, so I was 6 or 7. I remember seeing that on like TGIF or something.
Yeah, and that was
I was floored.
and that was a show that kids could watch, even if
sure.
their parents were doing what they were supposed to do.
Oh,
They could still watch Family Matters.
TGIF.
the episode before that had Larry Johnson as Grandmama in it.
Grandma.
I remember when Larry Johnson was Grandmama. That was a huge campaign. Was that a Nike campaign?
I think so.
Yeah, Larry Johnson played for the Charlotte Hornets, was their first superstar.
I always call if I see an actor that I knew from a soap opera that my mama watched, whatever they would do later, I would still call them by the soap opera name. Like Julianne Moore. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call her Franny because I'm pretty sure she played Franny on As the World Turns when she was young. Now I could be calling her the wrong thing, thinking that she was Franny, and she just looks like the girl
No.
that played Franny. She was Franny.
She was Fran.
Yeah, so she's a famous. I mean, she's an A-lister,
Yeah.
Julianne Moore, and I still call her Franny.
Franny Hughes.
Dang. Okay, yeah, she was one of them. Let's see, when did she play for 3 years?
Or you call her Kate Winslet because you get them confused. It just happened like last week. It's like Julianne Moore. No, it's Kate Winslet.
She played it from 85 to 88.
Who was the one that I got? The other day there was another one.
The hell?
Sometimes
it
that-
was the director of Iron Man, Jon Favreau, and who the hell was it? I don't know. It was funny though.
And when I get T.I. and Pharrell mixed in.
And then Big Sean. It's always then you go to Big Sean. You can never remember him either.
Big Sean and who was the one that had the tragedy at his concert? Travis Scott. So- yeah. That kind of lets people know that you're not young.
I mean, you put Travis Scott and ASAP Rocky next to each other. I don't care how many times I got to see those guys. I will get them. I will confuse them every damn time.
And J. Cole.
not J. Cole. I know him.
I can always remember Big Sean though, because he's pretty.
He's handsome.
Travis Scott's not though. Is he?
Travis Scott's not that handsome.
They-
But
What do
ASAP
you
Rocky's
say?
kind of handsome.
They look very much alike.
I know.
That's crazy.
So what do you say, Regan? Travis Scott looks like a foot.
Yeah, he looks like a big foot.
Like, yeah.
But they're-
ASAP Rocky is way more handsome than
That's-
Travis Scott. Travis Scott's like a discounted version of
Yeah,
He's the outlet
ASAP
version.
Rocky. Yeah.
that's Rihanna's baby daddy.
And the other one's Kylie Jenner's baby daddy.
What about ASAP Ferg?
Ew.
Danny, the woman that messages us all the time, she got all offended because we were making fun of Eminem yesterday. She says, Stefan, same, Riggins, same.
It was.
She said, I wanted a machine like that after it happened.
His voice was different. I mean, all you knew was like, "Oh, did I do that?" And then he comes out, and he's talking like real cool. He's dressed nice. So, oh my God, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen on television.
Well, he was brought to fame in U.S. America by a Toys R Us commercial. He was playing on a swing set, and he was swinging, and he still had those big, cute eyes and everything. And they did the little song, and then they would cut to him going, "More games, more toys," and he looked like he was about 4, and he was just adorable. And so the next thing you know, he's Urkel in a few years.
Urkel, my man.
Man, I miss a damn Toys R Us.
Still.
It's a fresh wound, okay?
I bet your ass would be in the middle of a Toys R Us at 37.
That's not a good look, Rob.
I was going to Toys R Us up until they closed, man. They had everything.
There aren't really.
There's a million toys for girls and boys.
Yeah, there really aren't toy stores anymore, are there?
Toys for boys and
For boys and girls.
That I can play with.
They used to have that big Toys R Us in Times Square that had a Ferris wheel in the middle of it.
Hey, man, it's in the damn song.
They would
I don't want
pack,
to grow up
yeah.
because, baby, if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid, okay?
He's like, I'm a Toys R Us kid for life.
Yeah. He's still playing with a Teddy Ruxpin. But
Oh, Rob.
yeah, I know good and well if we walked into the Toys R Us close to his house, he'd be in there all the time.
I went to Toys R Us up until the day that they closed.
What were you buying? Because you were grown then, weren't you?
Yeah, well, they were having deep discounts, so I was just seeing if there was any games or stuff on sale.
Yeah. Did you get anything?
No, and all the good stuff was already gone.
Damn kids are already taking everything.
Sons of bitches.
Man, you got to watch those little ones. They're fast. And they'll get the merchandise out of a toy store faster.
Yep.
Knock a
You
few over.
make your head spin.
Out of the way, turds.
It's my turn to play the demo. Get out of here.
Yo, did you play those games like they're on display in the store?
Ones
Playing
you
Mario
almost
Kart?
had to break your neck because the TV was up so high.
Yeah, they had to put a sign on the one in Alexandria, Louisiana. They got a limit to
How many
long
minutes?
you can
Yeah.
stand there and do that. Let the other children play.
They used to even have those in the Best Buy up here. You could go over to the video game section.
Oh, Best Buy had a
Play.
damn Guitar Hero demo, man.
And they're talking crap, going, he's not gonna buy shit. He's just in here to play for free.
Yeah.
Probably made a note about him.
Yeah.
It's like, if this guy comes in, keep your eyes on him.
Yeah. And they're like, how do you know? See, he just got off work. He works here.
You're not wrong about
He
when I
just
worked.
clocked out.
Yeah, when I worked at Best Buy, I would clock out and go play Guitar Hero for a little bit.
You had it at home, didn't you?
But then nobody could see my skills, okay? You had to show off.
Oh, yeah. He's flexing. He's flexing on them, Ace. Damn. You don't just sing for yourself.
Yeah.
You got a band. You got to let people hear you.
Shit.
He's trying to get some bitches in Best Buy watching me play.
Hell yeah. Did you leave your uniform on?
No, you can't do that because people will not leave you alone.
They'll think you're.
Oh, it's not a store rule. It's just
No, as soon as because I'd leave my coat in the back room, and then I even if it was like 100 degrees outside, I wore a coat to work so I could just cover up my blue shirt.
And go right to playing Guitar Hero?
Right to playing the Guitar Hero or to get the hell out of there, depending on how I felt that day.
yeah, they'd stop you on your way out. Yeah, hey, excuse me.
What's the longest you've ever stayed after work playing Guitar
Oh,
Hero?
it wasn't very long. Like maybe a lot of the times I was like waiting for someone else to get off work so we could go eat dinner or whatever. So maybe like 10 minutes.
Yeah, just long enough to leave them in awe of his skills.
He's trying to beat that little kid.
See that high score?
What's your name? Myron? You look like a Myron. You can't even reach it.
But Rob, off work, standing there in front of the Guitar Hero in the store, just getting down.
Yeah.
You want to hear Stairway again?
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.